What's going on? What's going on? You're now tuned into Life and Love with
Erica
and Sean here on the Got What You Need Network. Got what you need. What?
No, I thought you was laughing at me.
Nah.
Okay.
Because you hit the thing again?
No, I didn't hit nothing.
You did. It started vibrating. Oh, man, you can check us out on just YouTube right now because Roku acting up.
So, yeah, just been talking about
that's
that.
down, trying to figure that out and fix that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to have to, I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure it out. I got to get it right. I mean, got a lot of different shows and stuff coming out, and
Yeah, we got to get it right.
I don't know what the fuck to do. So I'm going to figure it out.
It's weird, though.
It is.
Gotta
Everything is
happen.
set up like how it's supposed
Yeah.
to be, and I don't understand it, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out. I think I'm gonna just hire someone to do it, and we're gonna move from there.
Yeah.
So
At least get some basic answers,
right,
so
just
we
jump
can
in
do it
there,
ourselves. Yeah.
correct it, see what's going on, what's wrong, and why is
Right.
it not doing what it need to do, and then move forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. That's gonna be the only way to do it. To be honest with
Nah,
you.
you're right. You're right. Because we got to know what the issue is.
Yeah. And I thought I had it. It was working great.
Mm-hmm.
Then, the platform did an update, and then that shit went to kaputs.
Boom.
I'm 2 minutes for deleting all content, starting from scratch.
Well, that's a lot of stuff, though. to carry
It's
back over.
it's a lot of work, but I'm gonna have to do it. That's the only thing I could think of.
Figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, man. But we got a show for you guys. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How
Doing
about
groovy?
yourself?
I'm good. I can't complain. Everything is everything.
Yep. It is what it is.
Yup, it definitely is what it is. Could you move your mic up some, please?
Hey,
So we
I
can
need my
make sure.
mic
Yeah,
up.
there we go. But move it upward,
Oh.
like up. There we go. Yeah,
There
we go.
Aw.
You can have it back, son. Boom. Just gotta move it up closer to you.
Okay.
There we go. Now
All
we're good to
right.
go.
Hey.
All right, let's get to the show. Let's get right to the show. I want to do a blind reaction and get your thoughts on
Ooh.
this. All right,
Blind
let's
reaction.
see.
I don't like to be blind.
I am pregnant with my ex-husband's baby while I'm in the middle of a divorce from my current husband. We got married when I was 19 and he was 21. We had our daughter together, Penelope, she's 12. But here's what I did. I cheated on him with my boss. Yeah, I know, I'm like a shit person. I got caught and I was pretty belligerent. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna apologize. I was like, I don't think you're treating me the best, and you used to break my heart all the time when we were kids, and I deserve this, blah, blah, blah. Cut to 10 years later, living a miserable life because I ended up marrying our boss, the man that I cheated on him with. We had a child together, and we are literally in the middle of a divorce right now. But I'm pregnant with my first husband's baby. I am...
Sound like a homegirl got herself in some bass.
Thoughts?
Wow. So you cheated on your ex-boyfriend with your
Ex-husband.
ex-husband with your boss,
Right.
but then you're
Then you
pregnant.
divorced your ex-husband, married your boss, had a kid from your boss. You had a kid from your husband first,
Yes.
divorced him, married your boss, had a kid from your boss. Second, you're in the process of divorcing your boss, but you're now pregnant with your ex-husband.
That's just some
And I
silly
bet you across
shit.
the board, she doesn't feel like she's doing anything wrong.
Nope, she don't. You can tell by that conversation she don't feel like she doing anything wrong. That's some mess. That's very messy.
Super messy.
Very messy.
Yup.
Nah.
Yeah.
Why you doing all that doubling back like that?
It ain't about doubling back. It's like, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, I mean, not like that, but I'm just saying, you just going to this person, going back to this person, and then back to that person, like,
You know?
and having
But now she got
babies?
3 kids. 3 kids now.
Oh, she gonna have 3 kids and be a single parent.
Think about that. Now she got 3 kids
That's stupid.
with no edge of accountability. and then you leave your ex-husband to marry the new guy, to now be divorcing the new guy, but be pregnant from your ex.
First of all, you shouldn't even been dipping and dabbing with your boss anyway.
Right. She said she lived a miserable life, and I bet miserable was
no.
all her.
Miserable was she probably came home complaining all the time, and he didn't want to hear it. He didn't listen to her, so she said her life was miserable.
Right.
So she went to the boss, who comforted her and let her, lay on his shoulder and cry.
But think about it, the same complaints she had for the first husband, she had for
she
the
doing the
second
same thing
husband.
for the second, yeah.
No level of accountability for her actions whatsoever. No level.
That's stupid.
No level of accountability.
That's very stupid. That's all I can say about that. Stupid, sticky situation. Nah. And now you got to take care of them kids.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure those men are going to.
Yeah, they are.
But
But still, though, but
think about you're in the middle of divorcing someone, and then you find out she's pregnant, and it's not your kid, or all of a sudden she starts showing later, and then she tells him, well, it's not yours anyway, it's such and such, your ex-husband. Yeah, it's such and such.
Right.
You shouldn't be tripping. I cheated on him for you. With you. I know that's gonna be her rational way of thinking about this.
Yeah. And y'all as men do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid, but gonna get pregnant.
Yeah, we don't do that shit.
Well, that's just stupid. That's all I gotta say about that. Like, it just
You don't even know what to say.
Nah, it just, yeah.
The level of stupidity
I
is
really
high.
don't. It just seemed like a childish move to do all of that. It's very childish.
Look at it, got you stumped.
I don't know what to say, young lady. Like, I really don't.
Well, we're gonna go from one chick to this one. Let's talk about this one.
I hope this is a
husband. I love him because he was my first.
Came out of a 3.
Women have to understand.
Run it back.
Can't do
I actually still love my ex-husband. I love him because he was my first in so many things. Like, he was my first male friend. He broke my virginity. He was the first boy I ever brought home to my mother. And he was the first boy that ever took me around his family. So at a young age, I experienced things with him that a lot of girls didn't experience with their first. Some people's first was like, hit it, quit it, that's it. But we actually really had a friendship. So when I realized that the marriage didn't work, I was just like, I just want my friend back. Now, even though the both of us are in two completely different places in our life, he knows that, I know that, but that's somebody that I'm gonna always love. I actually still love my ex.
As I think about it, I think we talked about this one last week.
Yeah, briefly. Now I remember now.
Right. But still.
It's nothing wrong with loving someone.
2 levels of non-accountability. But go ahead.
There's nothing wrong with loving someone.
Right.
He was her first, and a lot of time when it's your first,
Right.
yes, a lot of time you are, kind of dependent on that person because it's just a little attachment, emotional thing going on there, and just like she say, most of the time when you do something with someone first, it is just they hit and they're gone. I remember for my first. It wasn't a hit, but it wasn't nothing, for nobody for me to get attached to, it was like a constant thing. We kept on doing it. But at the same time, I mean, I knew what it was, but I guess, them two, they were friends and after the whole sex part, I guess it just didn't really work out. And she was just very emotional attached to him, but they moved on, they're both in a different place now. And yeah, right. It's okay to love. But she need to get over that shit. She got to get over it.
Why she got to get over it?
Just in case she's... Okay, she says she's know that they're in a different place.
Right.
Okay, cool. Just as long as she knows that, they both moved on and it's nothing else, about it.
I don't get it. What you mean by that, though? Like,
it's okay to love. Yeah.
But she don't need to say nothing to him about it or something? That's what you're referring to?
She could just keep that to herself.
Oh, okay.
Just keep it to herself.
I remember we had a big old discussion about this.
Keep that to herself. Hopefully she's not thinking that, maybe it's a possibility, that they can,
she's just expressing herself.
Yeah.
I think she expressing herself. She probably not even thinking about getting into a new relationship.
And that's what I'm saying. Hopefully, it's not.
Right.
She's just telling her story.
Right. She's telling her truth.
Yeah.
And if her truth is she's still in love with her ex,
then
I think nothing is wrong with that.
Yeah.
I know we had a discussion.
Yeah.
I know we had a discussion about if like say that happened to me, and if I heard it, I was supposed to come to you and tell you about it, and I'm like, how am I gonna tell you about something? Or because I heard it and it doesn't mean nothing to me. Why is that my responsibility to come back to you and inform you that my ex is telling people on a podcast that she's still in love with me?
Well, I guess because I'm different, because I will come to you and be like, you know what? Like he was on this podcast, right? And he was just telling people like how much he loved me and he missed me or whatever and blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's something I will come back and tell you about.
But that's nothing I would come back and tell you.
Just to talk about it.
Right. I don't want to talk about it. Like I wouldn't want to even talk about it. I wouldn't even acknowledge it, personally. Things like that I wouldn't acknowledge. I don't even want those
because you don't
thoughts
want
in my psyche or
right.
thought about like, why is she thinking about me like that? Why is that? I would have heard that shit and moved that shit to the Outer Banks of the plate and kept it moving. It wouldn't have been none of those things to discuss about. It really wouldn't. I really would. What I'm going to say? And then you're going to look at me. So what you thinking? I ain't thinking nothing. Like,
but no, it's not nothing for you to say,
Right.
because she's saying it.
Right.
You can't control her or whatever. But, I mean, that's what I would do. Like, if I would hear it, I would think it's funny to me. I would hear it like, man, this been in the past a long time ago. She's still on that. Like,
oh, yeah.
That's how I would be. But that's me.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's me because
Right.
I would literally like joke and make fun out of stuff like that. It don't mean anything to me.
Right.
We ain't got no attachments. I don't give, I don't care. So,
Right. Which I understand.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I don't
to
know.
laugh
That'd be something I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think to bring up.
And I can see you would, because you're a closed person like that. So
It's not even about being closed. It's like, why discuss that?
I mean, it's like you hear it. If I hear it, I'll be like, look, I'm like, dang, I heard it.
That's what great that makes it different, because for me, I would move that to the left.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even.
And yep, that's what I say.
I'd move that shit right
that's
to
what
the
I would
left.
do. Yeah.
I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't bring it up. I don't even want to discuss it. She said it, cool. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause look, that's how she feel, know.
Right.
And I mean, that does happen, in real life. It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
You can get so attached to a person, they, did a lot with you and everything, and it was your first,
Right.
so.
The thing is, I hate that people have these realizations super way later. Now you realize that. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, yeah.
And I hate to say it, 9 times out of 10, you guys are the one that initiate divorces. Y'all initiate the breakup. And and sometimes it be the smallest thing that y'all be like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. You know what I mean? Or he might have been, they probably was young. And he might have been going through a period in his life where he trying to figure things out business-wise or life-wise. And he got more responsibility now because you are now a responsibility. And now he's like trying to figure things out. And you're closed off. You're not telling me nothing. And it's like, yo, I'm not you. I don't do all this talking. I'm over here trying to figure things out. You could trust me enough. And y'all quick to bring infidelity and some shit when a nigga ain't doing nothing. He'll be not doing a damn thing. And y'all, it's another woman. I'm not doing like, yo, it's not another woman. It's not. I'm not even thinking about another chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a natural reaction to think that, especially if, all of a sudden, this is just happening and you're not having that conversation with that person.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, was there anybody else that you're talking to, for you to act like this? So, yeah.
That's corny.
It's a natural reaction.
That is corny.
If I'm doing something crazy, like, or not want to have sex or something like that, you fucking somebody else? That's what a guy would
I
say.
would never tell you that. I would never say that.
Okay.
I would never.
Okay.
Have I ever? And it was a time that you wouldn't give me none.
Whatever because you knew that reason.
If I know my partner.
If I just come out the blue now
Uh-huh.
and act different, like, damn, you know, what's wrong with you?
That would have been my question. I wouldn't think that you fucking anyone until you prove me different. And we got to stop all that cussing. I wouldn't think that you would be having sex with anyone until you prove me different.
Okay.
I'd be like, yo, what's going on? Are you not feeling intimate? What am I doing wrong?
Okay.
This, that, and the third. I would probe. I would ask my probing questions.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will watch you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
See, you will watch.
Watch you just to see
you
what's
will
going on.
watch.
I'm
Yeah.
checking on you, see what's going on. You know what I mean? Until you show me something different.
You would watch before you ask the question.
I ain't asking no question. I'm going to force you to tell me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I ain't asking no questions. I'm just sitting there.
Because you don't want to ask the question.
No, it's not that I don't want to ask.
You got it in your mind.
I'm gonna force you to tell me. I ain't asking shit.
I'm not gonna volunteer no information.
You're not gonna volunteer no information.
No.
All right, y'all know what it is. Y'all see Eric when y'all see Erica replaced. This be Life and Love with such and such and Sean. Here on the Got What You Need Network.
Such and such. Y'all gonna find a new show.
Shit, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna
my
be
name
Life
is
and
already
Love
on this
with
show.
such and such and Sean.
Hey,
I'm
such
a
and such,
strip her name clean off it. It'll be me and you a whole nother female be in her place.
Nah. I'm gonna always be here.
Be right here doing the podcast. Imagine that shit. That'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? We break up, split, and I continue the podcast with somebody else.
Nah, you supposed to. That's your new boo.
Huh? That's
your new boo.
But I name it the same pod.
Nah, you gonna name it something else. I'm gonna make sure this shit don't be Life and Love.
It's gonna be Life and Love. With such and such and Sean here on the Got What You Need Network. And I was just looking at Carol.
I was like, y'all know what? He still want me. He can't get me out. He still want me.
Watch. I'll be like this. Cheese. Right in the camera. Cheese.
See.
That's cold, right? That's wrong. My bad.
Nah. You just be trying to toy with me then, that's all.
Huh?
You just be trying
because I know you're going to still watch. Promo's still going to go. Somebody going to send it to you.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Somebody going to see it, send it to you.
I'm like, that's cool. That's his new boo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yup. Life and Love.
Yeah. It ain't gonna be Life and Love. It's gonna be something else.
Ain't gonna be something else.
Ain't gonna be no Life and Love now.
Ain't gonna be no Life and Love.
That go the same way. Like if I ain't in this house no more, you better buy that hell for another house.
What you mean? I wouldn't dare take the house. I'll let you keep the house. Or we'll sell it. Split the proceeds down the middle.
But either way, ain't nobody coming up in nothing we created together. You gotta recreate your own stuff.
Huh?
Oh? No, if we did it together, you got to do it.
That means I got to get rid
Again.
of Got What You Need Network then.
Well, you better get rid of the network.
But I
then.
I don't have to because I had that name before I met you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my name for the longest.
Well, in our prenup.
Prenup. We ain't signed up.
In our prenup.
We ain't signed up. Ain't nothing in that agreement.
Half goes to me.
Well, I'm done because she already taken my chicken. So. Yeah, how do you prioritize in our marriage? I don't know what you mean by that. How do you prioritize? What you mean?
Yeah.
Prioritize what?
Prioritize the thing.
Like what thing?
Okay. Start up when you get up in the morning, you know you got to include, kind of everybody in your day. You got to include. So you're busy.
Whoa.
You're busy. You always doing stuff. And you know how you always got to find time for everybody? Just like that. Like, how do you find that time? I don't know. Because, okay, well, first of all, we know that it's not done in an order. We don't live like that.
Right.
It's, not that intuitive.
I
But
know
it's just prioritizing the marriage, man. You still trying to figure it out?
Yes. I don't know.
But is it easy or hard?
It is hella hard.
To manage everything.
Hella hard.
Okay.
Hella hard.
Okay.
Not easy at all.
He's not very good at prioritizing. Okay.
I am great at prioritizing. If I didn't prioritize, a lot of shit that we do wouldn't happen.
But you just don't know how you do it.
I just don't know how I do it.
Just
I don't know how I make the time. I don't know how I find the time in the day. I don't know how I find the time in the day to do anything a lot of times. I just know it got to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know Bubby got to go to school. As much as I try, I just have a hard time getting up in the morning with you and Sean because I go to bed so late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I try to. I set my alarm. My alarm is set, and I ask you every morning, Sean up? He be like, yeah, he up. I go back to sleep. Because I'll be like, I need to jump up and get him. I'll go make him get out of his bed.
Right.
But if I don't, I just go back to sleep. And then I do. I know I do. I know I do. It's hard. Because I go to bed late, 2 in the morning, damn near every night.
Yeah.
2, 3 in the morning, almost every night.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? While y'all up there snoring, y'all in y'all good Z's, I'm just coming in the room to take a shower. You know what I mean?
You're
just
right.
so body can go down and go to sleep. When it comes to work, I just know I got shit to do, so I try to get done. That's like tonight, building a little backdrop thing for myself.
Right.
I was like, man, I'll do it this weekend. I said, Sean, get your ass up and do it now.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do it now,
the weekend is still not
you
enough
ain't
time.
going to be able to do it this weekend.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope. You should
So,
be doing everything else.
I did it
the
now.
weekend.
Knocked it out. Got it out the way.
Yep.
Boom.
We did.
You know what I'm saying? Next. What's the next thing to do? Figure out this Roku channel. I got to do it now.
Yeah.
I've been up last night working on that.
And that's something that just popped up out of the blue.
Right. So I just do it. So you know what it is for me? Nighttime, once y'all are out the way, I get work done. Because if I'm in here, the boys are going to come in the studio every time. Sean comes in all the time. Davon comes in all the time. And do you come in and check on me as well? You know what I'm saying? I've been trying not to get distracted by my phone. So I'll play a podcast or play something and I just work. I just type. I don't know. I just do it. I don't know. It's just in me. I just do it. I don't know how to prioritize. How do you prioritize the family? Because you are the nucleus of our family. You handle everything. You handle the kids. You handle the dinners. You do all of the things that keep our family in line. How do you prioritize that?
I'm going to say what you say. It is hard sometimes with having to, juggle all of that stuff.
And you help me run a business.
Yeah, I do.
And you still work.
Yep, I do.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just it's harder when the kids are involved.
Right.
Because even though, yes, they are at school, for whatever, 7 hours of the day or whatever, while they're gone, we're still doing our 1-2s.
Yes, we are.
And when we get off our 1-2s, we got to do more 1-2s.
Yeah, we got to do family stuff. And
so when they
work.
come home, it's like, okay, snack, make sure dinner is, good. Everybody's, good to eat or whatever. Homework, ready for bed. Maybe watch a little TV or so. But I don't never do what I got to do until I know the little one is down. Right. So I'll say probably about 9 o'clock. Probably about 9 o'clock. That's when I can kind of say, okay, I can go ahead and do me now.
Yeah, because Sean is self-sufficient.
Yeah, he's very self-sufficient now. I just got to tell him to do and he'll go. I don't have to physically do anything. But when I say do me, that no means me.
What? Huh? What? That was some words.
What?
You was all over there. Don't means me.
Oh, I say 2 words at one time.
You said a bunch of stuff. Damn. Gotta highlight that.
Shut up.
That's gonna be a clip.
See, that girl tired. So when I say do me,
Uh-huh.
it don't mean me go and watch Netflix, okay?
Right.
That means I may have to finish, folding clothes or whatever, or I may have to do the dishes.
You don't have to do them dishes. You full of shit with that.
I do dishes.
You don't do the damn dishes. But we're gonna move on. You don't have to. You don't have to do it.
Well, I don't have to. Okay.
You just refuse to make Shon do his shit.
You know why I don't? Because I don't want to feel like I have to tell him to do it. And if I tell him, but listen though, but if I tell him to do it, he's not going to do it right. And it's going to make me upset.
He got to do it.
He's going to have the floor wet.
Right.
He going to leave the dishes still wet.
Right.
Putting them up in the no.
Right.
It don't go that way.
Right.
And to save myself from the headache, I just don't even worry about it. It's headache.
I mean, I wash the dishes a lot too, so I can't.
And that's more stuff added onto my plate to do.
That's cap, but I get you. I get it. I think
So
it's bullshit.
I don't bother.
I think it's bullshit, but I get it. I get it.
If it was something,
he is hella aggravating with that.
If it was something that we started in the beginning,
right,
then I think it would have been better. It wouldn't been this much talking.
He gotta learn.
No, he really do. But I think he probably won't learn until maybe next year or so.
Fuck that shit.
Because I'm saving the time for me.
Okay.
So that's why with the little one, I'm, trying to, teach him to be a little, self-sufficient. So I got him doing stuff around the house, like with the whole trash cans and stuff, right? I have him to make sure he put a bag back in there.
Right.
He refills the tissue roll. Every now and then I'll let him, do the dishes or whatever. Try to get him in the space of learning how to do stuff.
Right.
So, mommy won't have to be, do this.
You still got to tell him.
I know. But if I tell him once and he go do it, I'm happy with that.
Right.
And then I don't want to have to tell him step by step on what to do.
I get you there.
It's just a whole step-by-step process.
I get you.
It's a lot.
I get
you.
I get you. I get you. I get you. Shit, I get you.
But yeah, but the whole, prioritizing thing, and then, also you got to take time out for yourself as well. I know that can be hard. And I know you get mad with me when I tell you that you need to come to bed more earlier. But you always say, well, that's when I do my best work, late at night.
That's when I do my
but
best
then
work.
Your body is tired. Like, you got to realize you're not 20, 22 no more.
Don't worry about that. 42.
I understand.
That's the new 22.
But, not getting rest and stuff, that creates stress and stress on your body. And you really don't need that.
I mean, you're right.
You got to get some rest, man.
I will.
See, it's, I'm not to say you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I'm going to get some rest. I will soon.
Soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next week. Next week, dog.
On February 29th, huh?
Whoa, that's the end of the month, isn't it? It's about next week, right? Oh, sure, it's Black History Month, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
No, it's bullshit. All right, do you think working from home and seeing each other all day hinders our marriage? I don't think it hinders our marriage, but it doesn't make us you don't get time to miss each other. I know that much.
Right. Yeah, definitely no hindrance.
No, it's definitely not a hindrance, but it definitely slows the time down that we have where it's like, oh, I missed you. I see you all day. I just go upstairs and want to talk to you.
Yeah.
You come downstairs and want to talk to you.
Yeah. It went from, working to the office and emailing and texting each other all day.
Yeah.
To being in the house together, working.
Hey, this is the funny part. This will be funny part. Be transparent. So at the first year of this work from home, we have sex every afternoon. Afternoon sex. There's no kids home. Right. It's like lunch break sex. No kids home.
Yep.
You can moan and groan. You can make your noise. You don't have to worry about that. Then go back to work.
Yep.
So it's like you found a newfound thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'd be like happen all the time. Then it all of a sudden it start happening sparingly. And then it start happening none. And it like happen every blue moon. Cause it's like, I see you all day, fam. Like,
it really ain't a thrill no more.
Yeah, right. They took the thrill out of it. The thrill is gone now. I mean, don't get us wrong. We enjoy making love to one another, but it's still like, goddamn now, shit.
We always here.
Yeah. No one goes nowhere unless I go out of town for work.
Yeah.
Now, when I go out of town for work, come back home, then it's rejuvenated.
Yeah, it's a
again.
different story.
Right.
Yeah.
But when I'm gone for a week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I'm home all the time, it's like,
It's like, that just area.
yep.
That's just Shon.
That's just Shon.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
give him something later.
Yeah. Still love him though, but
Right. That's love and marriage, man. That is love and marriage.
yeah.
But I'm with you
No
there.
hindrance, just maybe a little annoying sometimes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, no, it's definitely annoyance. Yeah. Nah, shit, ain't got to say that. You ain't got to look like that. You get on my goddamn nerves sometimes. I'll be like, man, what's going upstairs? Come down here bothering me. Shit. Well, cuddle and shit. Get the fuck off me.
See,
See? Look, you be like, oh, you always rubbing my ass, hitting me on my butt and stuff, tickling me and shit. That shit get on my nerves.
yeah.
See?
I be doing my stuff. Next thing you know,
I'm
you right
harassing.
there.
Yup, see?
That's why I be in your shirt now.
Damn show be in my shirt.
He don't like that. He likes
said that
space,
shit?
and I don't give him
Listen,
none.
that's why I be in your shirt. You damn right you be in my shirt. God
I don't
damn.
give none.
What is something your past has taught you that has or will help you today? I don't know. I think we've talked about something similar to that. I'll speak for myself. If we go relationship-wise, my relationship now is different than what my relationship was in the past because I know how to communicate better. When it comes to business, I'm still trying to figure it out because I was successful in the past. I'm gaining success now, but it's coming at a much slower pace. So trying to figure out that dynamic and what's different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
not as
saying?
fast.
Right. But outside of that, I don't know. How about yourself? What is your past that's helping you today? What has your past taught you?
I think I would say relationship. If everyone don't know, this is not, my first marriage, which is I don't claim my first marriage, but I have been. And even though it was only for a very, very, very short period of time,
How long was it?
3 months.
God.
Doesn't say a very, very, very short period
Kim
of time.
Kardashian.
I know, right?
At least spent a year.
But luckily, I ain't had Kim money. I still
Right.
had to wait and get a divorce. But
Right.
but anyway, that has taught me a lot,
Uh-huh.
and it taught me a lot about myself as well,
Okay.
on how to not allow someone to talk down to me and make me change who I am as a person. It made me stronger.
Okay.
And definitely, like when you and I first got together, I've been coming out to that person, being me, do what I want to do and, things like that. And then when you came into the picture, that's when I said that I really didn't like you because you was mean or whatever. But now, I see all of that and why you did that. And that also helped me.
All I do is be grown.
Be quiet
people.
anyway.
That's all I
So
be
that
doing.
helped me. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, but those things,
You're wiser.
leading up to this moment.
You're stronger.
And then now, oh my God, now
Right. I created a monster.
can't tell me
Created a
nothing.
monster.
Okay. So yeah.
All I do is empower. That's all I do. I just empower. I see your greatness. Just continue being great. That's all. You dope, E. Just be dope.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
That's all. Just be dope.
Carry on.
I do what I can when I
I
can
don't
do
want
it.
to. I don't want to hear it.
I break you down and build you back up.
Yeah, that's what you always say. Don't let these men break y'all down.
Unless you're me,
No,
then I build you back up and make you into the excellent person that you are today.
they ain't gonna build you up for good.
Mold you into my image. Godlike.
This dude is a comedian.
What I say all the time. What I say all the time. What I say all the time. Skin of bronze, hair of wool.
Almost.
It's wool. It's damn. Shit. Lamb ass up here. Hair of wool up here.
Not the lamb, man.
That's right. We made in His image.
You right.
That's what they say. I don't mean, I ain't the most religious person. I utilize that for fit my narrative time to time.
You only can do what you know.
All right, what is the? All right, we getting into our quick hits. Quick hits. These are quick hits. Quick hits. Quick hits. Hold on, let me hit some. Let me hit gunshot. Quick hits.
Quick.
All right, so with the quick hits, and I'm gonna update this board too. I'm gonna get our sound effects together. I'm gonna update this board. What was the most and least productive time in your life? Quick, you got 1 minute. If that.
God.
Well,
I think the least productive time was when I first came into the relationship, and I really felt like I didn't have anything to offer.
Oh, you offered a lot.
I know I offered and I give a lot. I know. But you
were my sex slave. You got here. I'll be honest with you. You was my sex slave.
So in reality, I did have a lot.
You had a lot to offer.
I just didn't know that. Yeah.
You was fine. I didn't need you to work. I didn't need you to do nothing. I just need you to bust it open for a real nigga. That was it. That's all.
That worked out well.
It worked out phenomenally.
Okay. Well, I thought that was,
but for you might not thought you was doing anything. I understand.
Because I, didn't work or anything like that. So I felt like I wasn't
I
contributing.
ain't asked you to pay for nothing.
So
I gave you money when you wanted it or needed it.
Damn.
Like, yeah, you go do what you want to do.
Well, I guess now for my most productive.
Oh no.
I guess I'm probably least productive now.
No, you hella productive. You are hella productive now. You are the house accountant.
Now I'm definitely more productive now because now I have a vision now of what we're trying to do and everything and stuff that I thought I didn't wanted to do. So I'm here. I'm doing it. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I think I'm at my most productive at this moment. I am definitely hella productive. I have many coals burning, so I'm definitely productive. My least productive time is when Deshaun was born.
Okay.
I was hella non-productive. I couldn't do shit. All I wanted to do was hold that baby. That was it. That's why I used to get on your nerves when he was born because I was an overprotective dad.
Very.
That's it.
And you didn't saw that you were overprotective until probably about 2 years later?
Yeah, it was later. It was, and I look back, I said, damn, she was right. That was a dick when it came to him.
Yep, butthole.
But he was definitely my every move.
Yeah.
Middle of the nights, I got up, checked on him, make sure he was good, gave him his bottle, changed his diaper.
Took him with you.
I took him with me to the studio. He used to be sitting right in this little seat. Until I bought a bassinet to put in there, he would be in that. He had a playpen at the studio. He had it all.
Yep.
Little Shon was with me all the time.
Yeah, he lived
Studio, in the office, music. Everything. Yeah. Every place I went, he was going. Bobbing his head, sitting there. When he got into just regular, could move around, he getting a snack. Go get him a snack. That's probably why he the way he is today.
Yeah. Nah, no doubt. That's why. Yeah, no doubt.
Trying to get me to buy something now. I'm making him. Told him he got to give me $25 on it first.
I think I know what it is.
I think it's $42. I told him you got to give me 25 on it.
Yeah, I know.
He done got 15. He close. You got to get 25 on it.
Yeah.
25, he'll get it.
I tried to talk with him, but it don't seem like he was changing his mind.
No. You trying to get him not to buy it? Oh, no. He trying to get money off you. What did he say?
He asked me for $5.
Oh, at least he asked you for $5. He trying to convince me to do it for 20. So 25. You get 25, I got you.
Don't take that deal.
Oh no, he gotta get 25. He gotta get 25. All right, next one. Do you think we express our appreciation for each other? Hell yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We'll move on to the next
All the
one.
time.
All the time. All the time. It don't matter. We can argue and still express our appreciation for one another.
That's right.
That's nothing.
Thanks.
Do you feel I challenge you enough? Yes, you challenge me way too much. I want you to unchallenge
You
me.
definitely challenged me a whole lot.
Yeah.
You challenged me day one, sending me downtown Raleigh.
Yeah, right.
Had me crying.
Look, I'm trying not to go to jail. I need you to go pay this ticket. Shit. So we can go do what we need to do.
I'm so out of my comfort zone. I'm from a small town, even though
I'm from the same small
even though I
town.
had moved to a bigger city and went downtown, but this downtown has so much one ways and all type of stuff, and I couldn't do it. Like,
But you did it.
I went to the mall and lost my car, you know.
Yeah, you slow.
And then you shut up. And then you're going to send me downtown just on a whim. Like, I really felt like I was on a goose chase. And I finally figured it out.
You figured it out.
Yeah, you did.
Called me like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, you did it a couple times. You
Yes,
did
I
it a
have.
couple times, and I finally
Now
got
you can
it.
go downtown and you can figure it out.
Yeah,
Even though you
now
don't
I
drive
can go.
downtown Raleigh often, but when you go
Yup.
down there, you know what you're doing. You know where you at. We done been
Yup.
down up and down these streets
Right.
1,000 times.
1,000 times.
See? Once again, all I do is grow you.
Yeah, we go
God
like that.
damn, boy. That's the theme of the. That's gonna be the name of the podcast. All I do is grow you. I'm about to write. Make sure let me write that. All
Making
I-
my throat scratch.
Make it. No comment.
Yeah, no comment. Okay. Yeah.
There we go. That's gonna be the name of the pod. Man, write this down.
Sending me on a goose chase.
All right. Last but not least, is it something we can pay more attention to pertaining to each other? You could start. Is it something I could do to pay more attention to you?
I don't think so. I think we do a good job at learning
very
each other
attentive.
and knowing what each other is and what we want and what we need.
That's a fact.
Yeah, we're
I
pretty
don't.
good.
I don't have anything either.
Yeah.
We're boring. We don't have nothing on each other. But we do the necessary things to maintain our relationship.
Yeah.
We know what each other
To
like.
avoid those,
We know
yeah.
our likes. We know our dislikes. I know what I have to do. When it comes to you, you know what you have to do when it comes to me. And I feel like we do those things.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm
That's
with
it?
that.
You with that?
I'm with that.
All
I
right.
agree with that.
Hit me with it. Boom. There we go.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, here we go. Well, that's it. We are done.
Yep.
That's all the topics on the pod
Like the love.
with
Erica. And
And
not ching, ching, ching.
and Sean. Hey, as long as you know it's gonna be something different. As long as you know, if it ain't gonna be you, it's gonna be something different.
Long as it's something different.
Okay?
Because I come to this house every night. Y'all recording.
It ain't gonna be in this house. I wouldn't dare bring no one in this home.
Smash.
What makes you think I would? If we get a divorce, you're gonna be the one to have to move. What have I done to make you think that I would take our home from you? You had all this shit. I don't care about none of this shit.
I don't know. I just always see. I don't know. I don't think about. I don't know. I just know I'm going somewhere. I just know
Well, I
we're
don't know
not
why.
gonna be together. That's
I
all.
don't know why.
Yeah.
If we're not together, you can have the house, and I'll still pay it. I will still pay the mortgage.
Yeah, you say you would. Yeah.
Ain't no say I will do.
Yeah, you say you would.
I will continue doing. it.
Yeah, because it's the family house.
Right. I will continue to pay the mortgage. I wouldn't even have a key. I give up my key. No. You know, I ain't gonna just pop up over here
You
talking
gonna
shit.
give up your key?
I ain't gonna pop over here and talk no shit. Whoa. Why did you look at me like that? That's a whole nother podcast. I said, whoa. I would give up my key. Yes.
This sounds like a trap.
It sounds like a
I'm
trap.
just gonna move and get a whole new place to stay. How about that?
Why it sound like a trap? If I'm giving up my key, it sound like a trap?
I'm still here.
Uh-huh.
That means I won't be able to do what I want to do.
Why not? You can do whatever you want to do. This nigga just can't live here. That nigga can't live here. That's the only thing.
No, I'm not gonna have nobody to come here.
That's the only thing. He can't live here. And he better be an MMA fighter.
See how you play?
I've been saying that from the beginning of this
Yes.
pod, the beginning of
Yes.
our time together. He got to be
Yes.
an MMA fighter. Anytime a man is good with his hands and feet, I ain't nothing I could do with him. But if you just good with hands, I can win.
Just leave the man alone.
I'll beat his ass every chance I get.
Just leave the man alone.
No, I'm going to show you puss ass. And if he beat me, you won. That's your lady now. But every time I see him, I'm going to beat him up. You're going to lose respect for him every time you see him. Like, God damn, how many times you going to get beat up by this nigga? God damn.
That's not fair.
You're going to have to go get an MMA fighter.
Well, if there's
And then I'm going to shoot his pinky toe off. I'm going to shoot his pinky toe off.
Okay, now. Be
Yup.
doing that.
She like old girl from Harlem Night.
I know, right?
Rest in
Shot my
peace.
pinky toe.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Not cool. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do.
Not cool.
Once again, this is Life in Love with
Erica.
and Sean here on the Got What You Need Network. Got What You Need Network is on YouTube, sometimes on Roku, on Spotify. You can literally type in GWUN Network, and all of the podcasts that we have will pull up. You go on YouTube and type in GWUN Network, and all of the podcasts will pull up.
Yes.
You could go on Spreaker and type in Got What You Need Network. All of the podcasts will pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just go and do that. You go to YouTube and type in GWN Network. Everything that we do will pull up.
Yep.
So I suggest you do
Everywhere.
that. All right?
Now.
We out. Peace.
Peace.